Today I'm going to be teaching you how to paint these loose watercolor woodland animals and show you some other doodles to create an adorable bookmark. I'm going to be painting them on Arch's 140-pound hot press paper. When you're sketching out the raccoon, keep in mind that their backs are very arched and their head is quite triangular. We're not trying to make it look realistic, but it's good to know the basic shapes of an animal when you're drawing them out. We're going to be using the wet and wet technique, and that just means that the paper is wet as well as wet paint. So you don't want puddles of water on your paper, but something along the lines of this is perfect. I thought I had filmed me putting down the first layer of color, but nope. So I just lifted the color up and redid it, so I'm sorry about that. Add in your sepia or brown for the body, and then mix in indigo to create a lovely black for the tail, bottom of the feet, and face. Everything should blend out really softly without you having to do much. If the paper is too wet, just lift with a paper towel and try again. Now, make sure your paper is dry, or mostly dry, and begin to add in some fur where you mapped out the darker colors on the back and tail. Moving on to the hedgehog, I've just drawn a small circle for his head and almost like a teardrop shape for the body. Simple dots for the eyes and nose, and tiny little arms that point towards the hedgehog's stomach. Again, making sure your paper is wet, add in a nice warm brown to the edges of his body, under his arms, and begin mapping out the quills. Once you've added the eyes and nose, gently blend out some colors around his neck to shadow the area. For the owl, we're starting with the circle for the head again and then drawing out one of his wings so that he appears to be looking over his side. Doing the same as the last two animals and wetting the paper beforehand, we're going to add in a nice yellow to the wing, a small part of his other wing, and the top of his head. With a nice muted orange color, dot in some of the color on the wing and around the owl's face while the paper is still wet. While that bit is drying, we're going back to the hedgehog to make his quills stick out just a bit more. After painting the owl's eyes and nose, make some black or dark brown marks on the wings and a few lines at the bottom so that you have the illusion of feathers. Lastly, I mixed up a gray with some indigo and yellow ochre to give some definition and shadow to the chest and face of the owl. I'm just going to speed up the rest of this video because it's just some random doodles, but hopefully you get some inspiration or ideas of what to paint with your little woodland animals. That's it for this video, guys. I really hope that you did enjoy this. Over on my channel, I film more intricate paintings and art vlogs, so if you're interested in that, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and I'll see you later. Bye!